MeTV is America's #1 classic TV entertainment network, airing over 60 of the greatest TV series every week. Now, MeTV presents The Golden Girls of Summer, showcasing the best of the Golden Girls. Watch Dorothy, Blanche, Rose, and Sophia weeknights on MeTV at 10 p.m. 9 Central. Log on to MeTV.com now to find out where to watch MeTV free over the air and on cable, satellite, and select streaming services. MeTV is memorable entertainment television.
Yay Networks.
Welcome to A Sandwich and Some Love, and it's a podcast, and I'm Kellie Raspberry Evans. This is my husband and co-host Alan Evans.
A Trey in the house.
He hit the record button as I was mid-sentence because my husband, in his vanity, wants his own emoji of him shrugging like, meh? That, like, I don't know, that shrugging emoji, but he wants his face on it. And I told them that a very good presidential status customer of the podcast, Michael Miklos, not his real name. I just found out that wasn't his real last name. He actually has a different name.
It's Melkos.
No, it's Miklos, but that's his stage name.
I thought it was Melkos.
No, it's like Shoemaker or something like that, or Shoebaker or Shoepacker or
Why
something.
are you putting all his business out on the internet?
Because I don't even know. But anyway, Michael knows how to do these because he did them for himself. Ask him to help you out. He'll do you one.
Okay. You know what? We're going to start this podcast by pulling the kimono so far back.
Why?
You are going to see it all. We're going to reveal it all. First of all, this has nothing to do with vanity. You were, before we hit record, I was saying hello to the live studio audience, and you said something to one of our very best customers, one of the members in the live studio audience about,
the one that you beat down?
This is what Alan does to y'all. Just beats you down.
Until you give up.
Until you give up. That wasn't very nice.
Oh, Alan, quit it. One of the live studio audience members was asking Alan to send a picture, and Alan just kept teasing him and taunting him and putting on. The guy said,
Wasn't
just forget
taunting
it.
him.
The guy said, just forget it. And I said, see, that's what he does. That's what he does.
Yeah.
And then Alan said, I
And then
want
I
the
said,
shrugging emoji.
I want the shrugging emoji.
And that's not the first time you've mentioned it. So why don't you ask Michael to help you out? I'm telling you how you can get it.
I wonder if somebody could develop a shrugging emoji and then beneath it a blinking 1-800-EAT number. Restaurant. Why would I say 1-800-EAT restaurant?
I don't know.
1-800-EAT number.
Why?
Because that would be the ultimate in I don't care. That would just be the whatever.
But you do care. See, that's the irony of that, isn't it? How much
Do
you
I care?
Yeah.
I care too much.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Anyway, thanks for joining us for the podcast. I'll tell you what, earlier today I recorded my other podcast, Love Letters to Kellie.
Dime.
It's not a dime, Alan. I'm just talking. And it was some heavy, heavy stuff.
Really? What happened?
Yeah, just so many people have
Today?
stuff. Well, yeah, stuff we recorded today that'll be
Really?
in a future
I'm going to
podcast.
tune in.
Yeah, it's just so many people are going through so much stuff, and it's so heavy. And, people don't talk about it. You don't know what's, people put on a face of everything's going, if you looked at everybody you go to work with, they act like everything's fine. You don't know what they're going home to. And it's just really, a lot of that's just been weighing on my heart so bad all day today. Some really heavy stuff coming in with Love Letters to Kellie.
I don't want you to be beaten down.
Well, then I have to come and deal with you poking at me and making fun of me. That's what I have to do on this podcast.
Please give some specifics because none exist, because that hasn't happened today. I've hardly seen you today.
That's right. When I need you the most, you're not around.
I want, I've been doing kid things. I want Kellie to tell us why, when I came home, you were so deflated, no pun intended. You were so whipped and deflated. You just sat down at the kitchen table and just kind of put your head in your hands.
It was so frustrating.
What happened?
All I want to do is find one of those things, those inflator things, like that you plug in and you can stick it on an inflatable and it blows it up for you. So you don't have to sit there with your mouth on it and blow and blow and blow for an hour until, it hurts. So I found one in the garage that Alan, uses to blow up tires, and that didn't work. And then I found a second one, and it's supposed to have all these attachments, and that didn't work. And I was trying to blow it up as a surprise, and then Alan and Dilla walk in the front door. I said, just forget it. I don't even care anymore. And it's just
you did what our customer Andrew did.
Exactly.
Just forget it. I don't even want it
anymore. I've had a very emotional day, and it's just like, can't something go right for me today? Anything go right for me today? And so anyway, all it is a long time ago, somebody that they do blow up punching bags, and they made them with all the faces of us on the Kid Craddock morning show.
Nationally syndicated.
And so they've been sitting up at the office. Well, during quarantine, our office is downsized, and they just kind of went through and started cleaning up a bunch of stuff. And they said, hey, does anybody want your punching bag? And I was like, well, not particularly. I mean, why do I want to punch myself in the face all the time? But I thought it might be kind of a funny gag for a minute. So I brought it home, and I can't inflate the dang thing. But Dylan is really excited. Our youngest 8-year-old wants it. He wants to punch me in the face.
Wow.
Why, I don't know.
Kind of violent.
No, he just thinks it's funny. But I can't blow it up.
Remember, we had this debate on a previous episode about how men are supposed to know where every little kitchen accoutrement is.
No.
And you get upset with me when I'm looking around, I can't find anything in the kitchen. You're like, well, I don't see how you don't know where it is. It's right here in this drawer. Or
No,
there's another thing over here in this drawer. And
that's the exact opposite.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, whenever nobody even bothers looking for anything in this house.
Can I make my point first
but
before
my point
you rebut?
I usually know where I know where everything is.
Okay.
But there's no attachment.
My argument was, I'm supposed to know where everything is, and I don't know where everything is in the kitchen. But you can't find anything in the garage where I know where everything is.
I found 2 things to blow up stuff, both tires.
Right. You found inflators.
Yes.
You need an adapter.
I can't find the adapter. It's not in the box where it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Anyway, it was just a frustrating day. You know how it was stuff. Everything's going wrong
when things don't work.
When things don't work,
right.
And it's like you start off on the wrong foot, and it's like nothing goes right. And it's like those days when everything goes right. I'm just having one of those days.
I'm sorry.
And look at my supportive husband.
Oh, come on now. Come on. This is all in jest.
It doesn't feel,
I'm
not
sorry.
having a good day. It doesn't feel like in jest.
Oh.
I've had hot flash after hot flash today.
You have been very warm. Yeah, you're sweating.
I have had hot flash after hot flash
today. Do you think it's because you're wearing all black and it was 101 today?
Our studio at the Kid Craddock Morning Show,
nationally syndicated,
they fixed the air conditioner to the point where it's like the Arctic, and everybody in there is freezing. Everybody comes in wearing sweatshirts and blankets to work. And so I dressed for work. Hello?
Oh my gosh, you have got to be kidding me.
What is it?
Boss man?
Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, Kelly.
Hi, boss man.
Hey, man. Hey, I heard there's a lot of chatter in the office about the temperature. What's going on? Hey, man.
The air conditioner was broken, and it was overfixed.
Hey, man. Well, why don't you just turn it down? Hey, man.
We can't.
Why not?
We tried that.
Why don't you get Robert on it? Hey, man.
Robert's been on it. He can't fix it either.
So who can figure this out? I want to know, like, solutions. I don't need problems. I got plenty of problems. I want to know solutions.
Our solution is to all wear winter clothes to work in July.
What about Sean?
Sean doesn't know.
Sean doesn't know.
Nobody knows how to fix it.
Holy crap. What about your jackass husband? He know? He was in the HVAC business. Amen.
Can you come to the excuse me. When Alan comes back, I'll ask him if he can come to the studio and look at it. What he's going to do, I don't know. It's a panel on the wall.
All right, listen, I'm the CEO of this company. I got bigger fish to fry than this crap.
You do.
Amen.
You do.
Y'all just bundle up. Amen. All right, I'm out of here.
That's what we've been doing, boss man. Thank you.
And there he goes. There he goes.
So this morning,
he's always very busy.
So this morning, I'm having hot flashes in the studio, and Anna, to my right, is literally sitting there with her teeth chattering, and I'm like sweating. It's just like craziness going on. And then just a lot of heavy stuff with love letters to Kelly, and then I can't find the inflator.
How's your marriage?
My marriage?
Yes. How's your marriage?
It's okay right now.
Come on.
Honestly,
it's okay.
I haven't hardly seen you.
Yeah, I know.
You've been gone.
I know. I've been gone
We've had
a
the
lot.
kids, and every day you're gone with the kids.
I know.
And I've gone back to work, and so when I finally come home, you're gone again.
I know.
So I haven't hardly seen you.
Yeah. I know.
So I mean, you
Just
know,
too-
I'm just not. I'm not. And maybe this is not. Maybe I shouldn't have recorded the podcast tonight.
Wow.
Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I'm not in the right headspace
I'm
to do
sorry,
it.
babe. I want you to be in the right headspace.
Well,
This is a good
maybe
place.
I'm not.
This is a good place for you to talk about what's bothering you.
No, see, nobody wants to hear that.
Oh.
Nobody.
Okay.
It's just the truth.
Sometimes I talk about what's bothering me.
But I don't want to hear it either. I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Wow.
Y'all know I'm kidding with that. But you know how it is when you go to work and everybody's sitting around and everybody's in a good mood until Debbie Downer, aka Kellie Raspberry, comes in and starts complaining that she's having hot flashes and she can't find the inflator accoutrement.
Right.
And everybody's like, oh my God.
Oh,
and,
gosh.
and people start avoiding Kellie Raspberry. That's probably what's. Maybe I should just leave now and you finish the podcast.
Are you that messed up?
Apparently,
Are you really
I
that
am.
messed up?
I'm not having a good
Well,
day.
let's talk about. Well, there's fun things we can talk about.
Like what?
We can get off of that subject, and we're going to talk about a lot of fun things like this. But you got to do that.
Oh, do you think I'm in the right frame of mind to do that?
Yes, you have to do that, and then we'll talk about fun stuff.
Well, this is fun stuff.
This
Talking
is fun
about
stuff,
people
too.
that sponsor our podcast is fun
Absolutely.
stuff.
Oh.
You know what? Something some people think is weird about me is I actually enjoy going to the post office. I've always loved that ritual, especially when it's, you know, like when I've got a lot of stuff to mail but you know, not a lot of people are like that. A lot of people, especially if you run small businesses, it's really difficult when you do have a lot of packages and things you have to get ready to go. You have to kind of stop down, especially if you're a one-man operation or one-woman operation. And, you know, it's like time is money. Well, with Stamps.com,
Stamps.com.
you never have to go to the post office again because pretty much anything, well, literally anything you can do at the post office or even at the UPS shipping center, you can do from your own desk as long as you have a laptop, any kind of computer, and a printer. That's it. You don't need to buy any special fancy high dollar equipment either. You can mail and ship anytime, anywhere in the world, send letters, packages, and pay less. We're talking huge discounts that you absolutely cannot negotiate for yourself because Stamps.com has done that for you. Up to 40% off the U.S. Postal Service rates, up to 66% off UPS shipping rates, and with their Switch and Save feature, which I'm really excited about, you can quickly compare carriers to find the best rates every time. And when you get all your mail-in packages ready, you can just schedule a pickup or you can drop it off. It really is that simple.
So stop wasting time going to the post office and go to Stamps.com instead. There's no risk, and with our promo code SANDWICH, you get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial, plus free postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in SANDWICH. That's Stamps.com, promo code SANDWICH. Stamps.com. Never go to the post office again.
But I will. But I also love that I don't have to with Stamps.com.
Love you,
We
Stamps.com.
do. Longtime sponsor of the podcast.
Oh, one
The
of
good
the
ones, the bad ones, and the ugly ones. Thank you.
Oh, geez. Okay, so let's switch the feel of this podcast to something a little lighter than whatever it is that's whipping you.
Are you saying I'm dragging down the podcast? I
no.
am. And if anybody's
It's
still
okay.
listening, thank
it's
you.
okay.
I'm just having one of those days. I'm
Hey,
hormonal.
I get it.
and I'm hot.
Yes. I understand.
Anyway.
I understand. Well, the last podcast, we had one Dylan A. Evans.
Maybe we should have him back on.
as a
Maybe
special
he should
guest.
co-host with us again. He's so cute. How could I be in a bad mood around him?
He's in there watching iCarly.
I know. He's addicted to iCarly.
But we had Dylan on. Got a lot of great feedback, which made me proud, Daddy. The feedback I got was, wow, Dylan, he was really enthusiastic.
So well-spoken.
He was well-spoken. He had such a cute voice. He was fun to listen to. And that makes, and let me tell you, listener, that makes me prouder than anything you could tell. You say something nice about my kids, then that's going to make me proud, Daddy. So thank you for that. That was awesome. But Dylan was talking about a fishing trip we went on. We went on the trip.
Yeah, you were preparing to
We were
go.
preparing to go on the trip, and I just wanted to tell everybody a little bit about how the trip went. We had a great time. It was so fun. We met Kenny on the lake, and he had the boat ready to go. But before that, we spent the night in Maybank, which, gotta say, was a little disappointed.
What?
I roll into Maybank, There was no ticker tape parade.
Did you let them know you were coming?
There were no floats.
Did you let anybody know you were coming?
I rolled in there to making my triumphant return
As the mayor of
as
Maybank.
the mayor of Maybank. I am the honorary mayor of Maybank. I have been bestowed. The mayor of Maybank said I am the mayor of Maybank.
I know. I was there.
Right. Gave me the key to the city.
I got the Mrs. Mayor of Maybank hat.
Yes, I have a mayor. I'm the mayor of Maybank shirt and everything.
You got to kind of give them a heads up you're coming.
I roll into town, chirp.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I was talking to
Rolling incognito.
I was talking to Starla through Instagram, who is one of the people who back in the day got me to Maybank and got Kelly and I to Maybank, and we did a little thing down there one time, a podcast down there. But anyhow, all is good. All is good. They just didn't know I was there.
Exactly. Exactly. But you spent the night because you had to get up
Spent
early
the night
the
'cause
next
we had to get up
day.
early, yeah.
So I got the king size bed to myself.
How was that?
I turned the air conditioner down even colder because you won't let me cut it down as cold as I'd like.
What did you turn it down to?
I turned it down all the way to 71 instead of
That's-
72.
I'm good with 71.
Oh, I would have gone colder, but what I did instead was I turned the ceiling fan up high.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, I had the ceiling fan blowing on me. I had Zoe sleeping next to me. It was really nice.
You were in a good place?
I was in a good place.
Well,
but I missed you desperately.
yeah. Well, we got a hotel room in Maybank, and I'm not going to name the chain. It's a discount budget chain.
Well, you were only there for one night.
That was my point. I'm
Yeah.
like, guys, we're only here for one night. I mean,
you're getting up in the crack of dawn. You're going to go
oh,
fishing.
this is going to be the best $68 we ever spent.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Okay, $68 for a suite
Wow.
with 2 queen beds.
That's awesome.
And a hot breakfast.
That's what's to complain about.
And kind of mediocre Wi-Fi. I thought it was a great deal.
The boys were complaining.
Well, yes. I don't
Why?
know where they got this high-end
spoiled.
taste.
Because they're spoiled.
Like, what are they, 4 seasons
Yes,
every time or
they're
something?
spoiled. Come on.
All right. So anyway, we stayed. The room was really nice, but the outside of the hotel, it was really odd. There were all these big. It was like a 3-story hotel. There were all these big. They look like, you ever seen a mud dauber? Like the bug, a mud dauber. They build the little mud nest.
Yeah,
the insect.
I always thought they were wasp nests.
Wasp. Yeah. Mud dauber wasp nest. Well, this hotel had thousands of mud nests, but they were bird nests.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know what kind of birds they were. Maybe somebody who knows a lot about birds can tell us. But
Maybe they're endangered or
they
something.
were everywhere on this hotel. So that
So
was
everything was covered in bird poop then.
that was a little creepy because we were like, wow, what are all those mud things all over the hotel? So then we went into the hotel and we're looking around, or I'm looking around, and I didn't even notice it, but Dylan points up and he goes, "Daddy, what's that?" And I look up at the ceiling, and it looks like the ceiling was about to like fall in. Like there was a lot of water damage up there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was, and it kind of smelled funny. So we kind of got off
Musty.
Yeah, it was kind of a wheels off start. But the boys loved the room. Room was really nice. I said, "Hey guys, y'all mind bunking together, and then Daddy can have his own bed tonight?" No, Dylan wants to bunk with me. So that means
Dylan's very attached to you right now.
yes. Cole didn't care. He's like, whatever. He's always like the whatever guy. So the next morning, I wake up, and you didn't have to turn the air down to 69 or 70 or whatever it is you do, and turn the fan on high, because old Mr. Sheet Stealer had wrapped himself up in all the sheets like a burrito. And I am in the fetal position with no sheets.
Oh, no.
Seriously. I was like, where are the sheets? But he moves around so much. You've seen him.
Yeah.
He moves around like crazy when he sleeps. But we got up the next morning. I offered the hot free breakfast. What do you think they did?
Didn't want it.
Didn't want it. I'm like, guys,
It's free.
it's free. This
And
is
it's hot.
and it's hot. They've got breakfast sandwiches. They've got free coffee. They've got a whole spread here. Let's just do it here. Nah, I don't want.
What they want?
Starbucks.
Spoiled.
Yeah. So Maybank has a Starbucks. I was like, holy crap, this is sweet. So after I got turned down on the free breakfast, we blew that off and we checked out of the hotel, went to Starbucks. By this time, it was about 7 a.m. And I texted Kenny. I said, hey, we're finishing up Starbucks. We're on the way. Met Kenny at the boat, and he picked us up. He did the bit. He pulls up to the dock, and then I jump on the boat, and he did the bit where he pulls off, and we're like, see you guys.
Yeah.
And they're like, what? Oh, and then they knew what we were doing. But anyway, we got the boys on the boat, and we spent maybe 15 minutes looking for a good spot. We found the good spot. We started casting and immediately started catching fish. All three of us. And
What were you catching?
sand bass. So the deal with sand bass is what Kenny told us, and Kenny is our guide and a friend of mine, but he said, you're going to see them up at the surface chasing shad, and you'll see them splashing. He said, if you see them, tell me. And
Chasing what?
Shad.
What are shad?
It's like a bait fish, like a big minnow. That's what a shad
Okay.
looks like. So the schools of sand bass chase the shad. He said, all you got to do is throw it in the school and reel it back, and you'll catch one. And we did that. And he goes, now we're going to do this for a little while. And he said, I guarantee you we're going to do it for a little while, and then it'll stop. The fish will be done eating, and then they're going to go down into the deeper water. Sure enough, we caught about 25 fish between the three of us, me, Cole, and Dylan, and then that's exactly what happened. Then everything, they just stopped. He said, okay, so now what we have to do, we have to go to a different spot, and we're going to troll. So trolling is where you throw a line in the water, and the boat just, you tow the lines
Very
with
slowly.
the boat. Slowly, yeah. And you hold on. And he said, we're going to kill it doing this. And we were all like, okay, if you say so. It just seemed like a kind of a weird way to do it, But he had this fancy fish finder that showed us exactly what's underwater and where the fish are. And it was like taking candy from a baby. We would circle around this underwater mound and troll, and the three of us would catch 3 fish at a time. Kenny would unhook, rebait us, troll, 3
He did
more.
it all for you.
He did
That's
everything.
so great.
He did everything for us. But it was such a fun day because
He's probably like so used to people that don't know what they're doing. He's like, just let me do it. Let's keep going
well,
here. Right?
yeah. But that's part of what he does.
Part of it,
is
yeah.
He helps, and he was so nice and super helpful to the boys who, aren't quite as experienced as me. Like I can untangle myself if something happens, or I can take a fish off if something happens. But he would run over there and try to take a fish off for me too. I mean, he was doing everything. But we got our limit of sand bass in about 2.5 hours.
25 each.
25 each. So we probably caught over 100 fish, but we can only keep 25 per person. So we all limited out. We all got our 25, and they have to be at least 10 inches. So the ones we got were all between 10 and 14 inches, and then
So many rules.
yeah, that's the state's rule. But then Dylan, he was dropping all day to within earshot of Kenny too. He said, I want to catch a crappie. I want to catch a crappie.
You are going to love Legacy Box. Becoming a parent changes how you look at memories. While we're savoring and saving every moment with our kids, suddenly you start to realize a lot of important memories from our childhood. They're trapped on VHS tapes, camcorder tapes, photo albums, crammed into boxes labeled "Do Not Throw Away" and shoved into an attic. Those are at risk of being destroyed by heat, moisture, disaster, time. And once they're gone, they're gone. That's why you need Legacy Box now. They're the world's largest digitizer of home movies and photos. And the process is so simple. They send you a Legacy Box and you fill it up with old VHS tapes, pictures, film reels, slides, DVDs, whatever you've got. Their team in Tennessee carefully digitizes it all by hand. They send you back the originals plus digital files on the cloud or a thumb drive. Ordering a Legacy Box is one of the best things I've done for my family, because now instead of just telling my kids about that crazy vacation I took to the mountains when I was a kid, I get to show them and relive it with them. And right now, during Legacy Box's Father's Day sale, you can save big while preserving your family's history. Visit legacybox.com/sandwich to get started today. That's legacybox.com/sandwich.
And
Why is he obsessed with crappie?
I don't know. I think because he's never caught one, and he wanted to eat one. He wanted to taste what it tasted like, and he's never caught one. So I think that was the fascination. So Kenny heard this, and after we limited, he goes, I'll take him to try to catch a crappie if you guys want to do it. He goes, now I'm going to tell you, this isn't really the season to do it, and it's in the middle of the day now. It's going to be really slow if we do it. I hope you know that. And I'm like, well, it's up to you.
Let's try for a minute.
He goes, let's try for a minute. So we go to this other spot, and Kenny was doing everything he could to get Dylan a crappie. Kenny was fishing himself, and he was using this other fish finder he had that had this special sonar on it where you could look underwater and all this stuff. And he was trying so hard to get Dylan a crappie because Dylan really wanted one. And at this point, Dylan's beaten down because we're not catching anything.
Yeah.
And it's slow and it's hot, And I finally had to tell Kenny, I said, dude, you've been out here like way too long. I'm good to go in. If he goes, it's up to you. He said, I know Dylan wants to catch a crappie. And I said, why don't we come out with you one more time, maybe in the spring or something?
That's crappie season?
Yeah. He said, if you come back and see me in February, March, or April, he said, we will limit out on crappie.
Okay.
We'll get 25 apiece on crappie. But he said, right now, it's just really hard. So we were trying to explain to the 8-year-old,
Yeah.
this fishing isn't the same as the fishing we were just doing.
How'd that go over?
It was hard to explain.
Plus, he's also hot and cranky at this
He's
point.
hot and cranky. Cole's on the back of the boat under a hoodie.
He's done.
Like halfway taking a nap because he's done. I mean, he's had it. But I want to tell you something really wild that happened to Cole that could only happen to Cole after you do that.
All right. Well, we are really excited. If you've been a longtime listener to the podcast in our early inception, one of the sponsors was Movement watches. And we're so excited that Movement is back. Now, a long, long time ago, in a tiny apartment in Southern California, there were 2 college dropouts who teamed up to create this watch company, and they broke all the rules when they did it. Fair prices, unexpected colors, clean, original designs. Movement grew into one of the fastest growing watch brands, shipping to over 160 countries across the globe. And now Movement's not only back on our podcast, they have expanded into blue light glasses that protect your eyes from screens. They've got jewelry, this beautiful minimalist jewelry that everyone is just, all the TikTok stars, all the influencers, the minimalist look is in. That's what Movement's carrying. And more style essentials that don't break the bank, all designed out of their California headquarters. And on July 20th, Movement just celebrated their 8-year anniversary, and they are running a huge site-wide sale. Every single thing on the Movement website is 28% off. That's 28% off all their best-selling watches that we already know and love, now the blue light glasses, jewelry, and more. Now, we just ordered our Movement. Before, when we started using them, it were just the watches, but Alan and I each ordered a beautiful Movement watch. I got a gold one because I wear a lot of gold jewelry, and the only watch I have is really this camo one that I wear a lot because it's my my Apple, what is it?
Apple Watch?
Yeah, to keep track of my steps and stuff. But when I want to get dressed, I don't want to wear this. So I ordered a beautiful gold Movement watch. This is just beautiful. And these gorgeous sunshades. They make me feel like a movie star. And Alan, what'd you get?
I got a really nice black watch with a black leather strap. It has that minimalist design, but I can wear this with a t-shirt.
Yeah.
But if I wanted to wear it with a suit, I could do that too. I also got a pair of their aviator shades. I didn't have a pair of aviators, but these are aviators with kind of a little twist. They got a little bit of that Hollywood style to
But
them.
I'll tell you, they look more expensive than what the
They
price
really
tag
do.
says.
They really
it's
do.
really incredible. I mean, it's sleek. The gold watch is just so classy. You can stack it with bangles and other bracelets and things, and it's just such a beautiful look. And the prices are just what's so impressive because
Great value.
Great value for what you get. And plus, I really do believe in the benefit of wearing the blue light glasses, even if you don't need prescription lenses. If you're on your cell phone all the time, if you're in front of a computer all the time, it really does cut down on the eye strain. And if you're going to be wearing these blue light glasses, Movement can make you look really super cool while you're trying to protect your eyes. They have the most beautiful blue light blocking glasses, and it's the perfect gifts for family and friends. And remember, because Movement's going all out for their 8th birthday, this is the biggest sale of the year, and we want you to take advantage of these price points before they are gone.
So don't miss Movement's biggest sale of the year this year. And the way you can take advantage is to go to mvmt.com/sandwich and enjoy your 28% off. That's a great offer. That's 28% off site-wide at mvmt.com/sandwich. Join the movement.
We think you'll be very impressed.
They have really nice things.
They do.
I like
We're
Movement.
very, very lucky that they're back with us.
I like Movement. Okay, so kind of maybe, bring it home for Jerome a little bit with the fishing trip. We something happened to poor Cole that can only happen to Cole. Cole, over the years, bless his sweetheart, he's probably, of all the kids, maybe the most accident prone, do you think? Remember when you were at Chick-fil-A? You had the big Chick-fil-A incident?
Yeah, before Alan and I were married, he needed me to help him out because he was working way in downtown Dallas, and the kids it just took him forever in rush hour traffic to get to the kids. I'm like, I'll get them, honey. And so while we were waiting for you, I took them to Chick-fil-A. And so we go in, and the first thing the boys do is they run straight into the play area. And Cole had decided he's going to go up the slide.
How old was Cole? 10?
Well,
11,
it was
something like
about 5 years ago.
that? Okay, so he's 13 now. So yeah, he was like 9.
8 or 9 years
8 or
old,
9,
yeah.
He's Dylan's age. Good
Yeah.
grief. Okay.
So he's going to go up the wrong way up a slide, and it's a glassed-in area. I'm on the opposite side, and the first thing I do is I kind of look over, and he slams his head into the top of the slide, and he just grabs his head, and he comes out, and he's like crying. He's like, "This is bad. This is bad." I was like, "Oh my God, let me look." He gashed his head open.
Poor kid.
And I had to take him to the urgent care and sit there with him because you were trying to get there in rush hour
I was trying to
traffic.
get there and I couldn't get there.
And
yeah.
I'm not the stepmom at this point. I am just Dad's girlfriend.
Oh.
And I'm there with him, and I'm like, I guess I'm his guardian. And I had to sit there and hold his hand while he got staples put in his
man.
head. It was so bad. It was so awful.
He sometimes
He's
Cole,
not mad at me about it, though.
Sometimes poor Cole has some hard luck when it comes to little things like that.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't little, but things that happen to him. So anyway, we're on the boat, and Cole is having the time of his life. He's not quite as avid a fisherman as Dylan, but if he's catching fish, he's having a good time.
Yeah.
He's just like waiting to do it,
Yeah, well, you already reached your limit. He's like, let's
right.
go,
But if it's fast, he's having a great
Yeah.
time. So he's catching them, having a great time, and he gets a fish in, and Dylan gets a fish in, and I get a fish in. All three of us, we get a triple, and Kenny's getting pictures of us getting a triple, and Kenny says, "Hey, let me get a picture of y'all holding the fish." So he's unhooking them, and he gives one to Dylan, gives one to me, and he gives one to Cole. And Cole isn't as used to holding these things as me and Dylan are because he hasn't gone.
Y'all
as
go
much
out
as-
every day.
Yeah. So, and these fish are pretty decent size, and
And they're still flipping
and they're
around.
feisty. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're very feisty. So he has one, and he panicked because it starts flipping around in his
Flopping, yeah.
hand. So he lets go of it, and then the fish turns over on its back, and they have these spines on their back, and it landed perfect on his foot with the spines. And he goes, "Ow!" And Dylan and I are holding our fish, like, "What happened?" And the fish is flopping around in the boat, and Kenny's trying to steer the boat and take a picture. I mean, and then I can see, oh no, his foot's bleeding. So he got spined by that fish.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable that the fish falls on its back on his foot.
Perfectly
on his foot, right? So I didn't post them, but I got some pictures of these bloody footprints on
That's not really good for the
on Ken-
fishing guide brochure.
Right, on Kenny's boat. But Kenny was very cool. He had a first aid kit.
We'll just
and
hose this off.
That's basically what we did. And we checked, and I've been looking at it, and we cleaned it up, and it's not infected or anything. He's fine.
Yeah.
But that happened to him. And then he was reeling this big fish in, and it broke the reel.
Another breaking incident.
Because he couldn't get the fish up in the boat. It was so big. We don't know what it was. We never saw it. But it broke the reel off the rod, and he said he
Wow.
hurt his hand.
Oh.
And then he later on in the day, he was catching a fish, and he had the rod up against his stomach, and he said, "Daddy, I poked myself too hard in the stomach with the rod." I said, "Cole," I said, "you've spined yourself. You've poked yourself in the stomach with your rod." I was joking with him. And I said, "And you've hurt your hand. I didn't realize fishing was a contact sport, dude.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?"
You imagine both me and Cole out there on that boat fishing.
Oh.
How many times would I have fallen?
Oh, my.
Oh, wow.
That would not be the place for
See,
you.
that's
babe.
why it's just best for me to stay home, just be in that king size bed by myself, just me and the dogs.
We saw another family out there with a guide, though, and it looked like a mom was out there, and a dad and a daughter.
Yeah.
And the three of them were fishing with a guide.
That's
and
cool.
Kenny knew the guide, and they had a canopy on their boat. But on our boat we were on,
Full
babe,
sun,
you
man.
would have been defeated.
Yeah.
You would have been so defeated. It was really, really nice in the morning. It was overcast and cool, and I had a long sleeve. Dylan even had a hoodie on.
Mm-hmm.
But then later on in the day, it was
Yeah.
tough.
I'm just, I wish I was more outdoorsy and adventuresome. I really wish I was. I look at these women who are, they do the commercials for all these marathon runners and these rock climbers and all this stuff. And I'm like, That looks so sexy and cool, but it's just not me.
I saw a meme that said if everybody who put that they love hiking in the outdoors on their Tinder profile really hiked, there wouldn't be anywhere to hike.
Yeah, right.
They'd all the hiking trails would be clogged up.
I know.
Does anyone really hike?
I guess they do in California because they have all those hiking trails out there in the mountains and stuff, and it's not blistering hot there all the time.
Yeah. I have a friend in California, and she actually does. She does hike. That's her bit.
Yeah. Instead, we just walk around the neighborhood walking the dogs. Instead, we would be hiking with the dogs.
Yeah, I haven't been too good about that lately either. I got to
No,
get back
you haven't.
I got to get back into that.
Yeah. But, you've had the boys and you've just been really, really busy with them. And I've been back at work. Like I said, we haven't hardly even seen each other this week.
Oh, one more thing.
We need a date night.
Yeah, I know. We'll do. I was thinking about
just
that.
the two of us.
One more kind of wheels off thing that happened while we were in Maybank. So we're going down the strip looking for a Walmart, and a truck passes us. And you can tell the guy in it's a fisherman because it's got all this fishing stuff in the back. He might have been towing a boat. I can't remember. But he had a sticker, and it said, Master Baiter, like Baiter.
Yeah.
So naturally, the boys are like, I don't understand. What does that mean?
They really did question that?
Yeah, and I'm like, well, he's like a master fisherman. Like, he really, really knows how to fish.
Yeah.
So that's what I told him.
Well, in Naples, Florida, there's a place called Master Bait and Tackle.
Yeah.
That's a real store.
It's a bit. Yes.
It's a bit.
Right.
So that's really, people do that.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know why the boys would question that. They don't question anything.
Well, they kind of looked at it and they asked me, like, Master, what is that? And I'm like, I don't know. He's a good fisherman, I guess.
All right, an angler.
Why is he doing a bit like that with children? They could see it.
Children could be listening to this podcast.
God, I hope not. We've had a few gals tell us remember we had one that wrote in and said her and her 14-year-old listen.
I know. Are we appropriate?
No, absolutely not.
You really don't think so?
No.
I'd like to think we could be.
Well, I don't know. We can make it more.
We can make it more PG.
Family.
PG.
We were family friendly last podcast.
We were. With the child
Very
in the room.
family friendly.
We can do that again.
All right, babe.
All right. Well, that's enough fishing talk.
That's all you got? Yeah.
I'm telling you, I just probably.
low energy?
This has just not been a good day for me, and I apologize, and I'm so sorry.
How was the Kid Craddock morning show, the nationally syndicated this morning?
Fine.
Was it fun this morning?
Yeah, it was fine.
What'd y'all talk about?
Oh, I can't even remember. Honestly, everybody asks me that when I come home. We talk about so much I can't even remember. We went down to the deli today.
Oh, really?
Because, our building, that's really kind of sad. We have a deli and they just have new owners, and a lot of people haven't gone back to their offices. And so we're really afraid that this business isn't going to make it. Mm-hmm. And so it's like, I'm like, well, we need to go down there and eat breakfast and at least try to support them as best as we can. So we did that today as a show. We all walked down there and ordered breakfast.
Have Al order about 9 orders of bacon like he usually does.
Well, Al's girlfriend has been fixing him lunch and sending it to work with him.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, so he hasn't been doing that.
I'm falling down on the job, I guess. Should I be fixing you lunch and sending it with you?
No. When I was first at home, working from home during the pandemic, you made breakfast for me every day for, a couple weeks there.
Yeah.
But, you don't have to do that.
Then it got sporadic.
Yeah, but I feel bad for these, this little deli. They were like big dreams. We're going to, make this work. And then pandemic, and then people aren't going back to work in the offices like they used to.
Yeah.
We're afraid they're not going to make it. So we're trying to support them.
Okay. I thought y'all were going to move.
No, I think that's dead in the water right now.
Okay.
I know.
Well. All right, babe. Well, that's all the fishing talk I got.
That's okay.
You got anything
We've
else?
had back-to-back fishing podcasts.
That's a lot of fishing.
It is a lot.
But I had to tell everybody about the trip. We had a great time.
No, I'm glad you did.
Overall, it was just a really great time. I don't even know. I was telling Kelly when we got back, I had lots of proud dad moments again, like especially when all three of us are reeling at the same time. We all have a fish.
Well, I mean, they're both old enough where they're going to remember this forever, and that's really special. So I remember going fishing when I was younger when I wasn't grossed out by it. Then you get a little older, and you're like, ew, what am I doing?
Really? See, Dylan's the other way around.
I'm a girl.
Well, that's true. But he He's like, ew, when we first started. And
I used to bait hooks.
Now
and
he's
stuff.
like holding stuff and baiting stuff.
Oh, he's baiting the hooks now?
Well, he helps.
Yeah, I would bait hooks and stuff, and I don't know why I wasn't grossed out. And then one day I was grossed out by it. And that was it, yeah.
That poor little worm.
Yeah, I just started feeling bad about it.
You felt bad about the worm.
Well, I'm sure that doesn't feel good.
How do you know?
How do you know? I don't know.
They don't.
Anyway.
They don't say anything.
No, they don't.
Yep.
Something to ponder. Do worms have feelings? I don't know. I know I have feelings.
You do, babe.
I do have feelings.
Want to make sure your feelings are okay.
Lots of feelings.
I want to make sure your feelings are okay.
I think I'm just going to probably go to bed.
Are you just tired?
I think I'm just going to go to bed and start over.
Well, I've got to go get Kellie from tennis. So by the time I get home, you may be.
I'll be out.
You may be out.
I'm calling it a day.
And then I won't see you in the morning.
Nope.
And then.
And then when I get home from work, you'll be gone again with the boys somewhere. So I guess I'll see you next podcast.
Oh, come on now. That's not true. So coming up, let's see, next week, what do we got? We got big stuff next week. You're not going out of town next week.
No, I don't go out of town to the first week of August.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Might be some big stuff coming up for me, but we'll see.
What?
I don't know. I might be working on a little something on my own.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You ain't going to be in town. Might be doing something.
Alan's 50th birthday is coming up
Like
for
when-
real,
like
and I'm going to be out of town on his birthday.
What did Jeff say when the cat's away? He didn't say the mice will play. He said something like when the
I don't
cat's
remember.
away, something. It was one of his toasts.
Yeah, I don't know what he said.
A-Train and Big Papa will play or something
like that.
like that.
Yeah, so Big Al,
My man.
Alan and Bad Influence Jeff are going to be celebrating Alan's Big 5-0 because your wife's going to be out of town.
What am I going to do?
What am I going to do?
What am I supposed to do?
I just feel like we're just disconnecting, Alan. We're just disconnecting. And it's not good.
I'm sorry. I don't
We
think
need
so.
to have a date night.
Yes,
And
we do.
Yes,
I
we need a
agree.
little romance.
Let's do some romance.
You know, I know. Why would you want to romance me in this state of mind right now? I don't know.
What does that mean?
Because I'm not really in a good mood.
Oh, okay. Well,
And I'm, but I need to be reminded that I am
Yes.
loved and lovable.
you are loved. You are lovable. I love you. You're wonderful. You're beautiful. I like it when
Thanks.
your hair is wavy like that.
Thanks.
I like your Britney shirt.
Thank you, honey.
I like
That's
your,
enough.
I like your
fine.
house shoes.
Thank you, honey. It's fine. It's fine.
All right, babe. Well, I love you desperately.
Thank y'all for putting up with this podcast because I know it was not one of my better ones.
Hey, I'm one of the Clydesdale horses. I'm just pulling as hard as I can here,
You're supposed to say it wasn't that bad, honey.
It wasn't. I didn't think so. I didn't think so. I think you're putting undue pressure on yourself. I really do. I think you're putting undue pressure and giving yourself undeserved criticism.
Well, I appreciate y'all hanging out because some days I'm not going to have good days, and I guess I should have been professional enough to
Yes.
rise above it, but it's just been one thing after another.
That's
today.
okay, because if I have a day like you, sometimes I just don't even show up.
That's true, y'all.
See, there you go.
That's true.
There you go.
I have done a couple of podcasts solo because
you never gyp the listener. Sometimes
I'm
like,
always here.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I gyp the listener. So
Well, that was a little peek behind the kimono. I'm
Yeah.
surprised you admitted that.
yeah, I've gypped the listener before. I try not to gyp the listener.
I know.
I didn't gyp the listener with the flesh-colored Speedo, though, man.
No, you
I
didn't.
came through
did.
with that.
You did.
Yes.
We're going to come back. I'm going to promise you, next podcast is going to be a lot better. I promise you that.
You got any announcements or anything?
Why do I?
Well, I thought you had some big thing you were working on. Are you
I'm
doing
not
that?
ready to announce anything.
Okay, all right, all right.
I can't halfway announce something.
I didn't know if you're still working on it or not.
Yeah, I
You
just don't have
are?
anything in concrete.
Okay. Okay, well, I love you desperately.
I love you.
I love our listeners
y'all,
desperately.
And I apologize.
Kellie loves everybody desperately.
I apologize, y'all.
You don't have to sign off like that, but we love you desperately.
All right, love y'all.
And we will podcast again real soon. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.